Okay, so here I'm talking about the topic that is human skeleton. First of all, the question that may click in your mind is what actually skeleton is. So let me elaborate it. Like the skeleton provides the framework to the human body. For example, you are well shaped. This is just because of the skeleton. Second, it protects the soft organs of your body. For example, lungs that are covered in a rib cage. Talking about brain, so it is covered in skull, right? And it provides support to the organs as well. For example, I want to move, like I am about to move, so my whole body coordinate together. Here my whole body parts and my bones coordinate all together, so that is why I move. So here what actually I am doing the counting of bones, right? So first of all, human skeleton. Let's divide the human skeleton into two for the simplicity: the axial and the appendicular. Okay, so here we have divided both of them, like axial and appendicular. First of all, like in axial we have 80 bones, right? Now how 80? Okay, I'm elaborating it. First of all, let's divide this for more simplicity. Skull. So skull contains 29 bones. How? I'm telling you. First of all, the cranium, like the bones that make a head, they are 8 in number. The facial bones that make that are present in a face are 14 in number. There is one hyoid bone present in the neck region, like there is one bone. And talking about ear bones, they are 3 pairs. Well, talking about bones, so they are 6 in number. Okay, so as I mentioned here, they are 29. So let's count, are they actually 29 or not? 8 cranium, 14 here, it is 14 facial bones, 1 hyoid, and 6 ear bones, right? So let's count them. Here it is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? 9 here and 1 here, 1 plus 1, 1, 2. So yeah, it is proof that the skull is made up of 29 bones, right? Now let me divide this. Ribs. Now the ribs are 24 in number, and talking about pairs, so they are 12 pairs, right? Now let's but I forget to tell you one thing. So the ribs are divided into like many parts, like 1 to 7 ribs are known as true ribs. I'll tell you why they are called. 8 to 10 are known as false ribs, and 10 to 12 are known as floating ribs. I'm telling you why they are called. 1 to 7 are known as true ribs because, for example, let me draw it here. Here it is sternum, right? So these bones are directly connected to it, like here. So this directly connected, so they are known as true ribs. False ribs are that ribs that are like connected to this, so they are known as false ribs. And talking about floating, so they are coming from the back side, like they are not here. Okay, now there's sternum, that is 1 in number, like here this bone is known as sternum. Okay, now let's divide this into vertebrae. They are 26 in numbers, right? So they are 26. So let's count them all. Are they 80 or not, right? So let me write it here. 29, 24, 1 and 26, right? So 6, 10, here they are 20, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. So hence we have axial bones, they are 80 in number. Talking about appendicular, so they are divided into two: the limbs and the girdles. Like first of all, let's talk about girdles. So there are two type of girdle: pectoral and pelvic, right? So the pectoral girdle is made up of it was 2 to 4 And talking about pelvic, so it is 2. Let me tell you how. So the pectoral girdle is present on the shoulder side, like the joint of your shoulder is known as pectoral girdle. So it contains 2 bones, clavicle and scapula. I apologize for the spelling mistake, but we'll compromise, right? So they are two, like we have 2 shoulders, so they are 2, like 2 clavicle and 2 scapula, 4. And here we have 3 bones, ilium, ischium and pubis, right? But when they fuse together they make 2 bones, so they become 6 in number, right? Now talk about limbs. So I am writing limbs here, it's like it is a long topic. Limbs, let's divide them into 2, forelimbs and hind limbs, right? So first of all, let's talk about the forelimbs. So forelimbs are the limbs like the limbs of our arm. So first of all, the big bone that is in your arm is humerus, that is 1 in number. Then there are 2 bones in your like arm. One is ulna, one is radius. Here I am only talking about the one arm, but when we'll be calculating it, so we'll be dividing that into 2 with 2, right? 1 ulna, 1 radius. Then we have carpal, or you can say wrist bone, they are 8 in number. Talking about metacarpals, so these are 5 in number. And talking about phalanges, so these are 14 in numbers. How 14? Like in your finger they are 3, but in the thumb it is 2. So here it become, let's count them, that how much are they now? 14, 5, 8, 1 and 1, right? So let's count them. 8, 9, 10, 15, like this 10, 15, 19. No, give me a minute. There are 3, I have missed one here. So this will be 8, 9, 10, 5 and 5, 20, 0 here, 2 here, 2 plus 1, 3. So as I told you that I am only talking about one arm, but we will be multiplying it with 2. So 2 zeros are 0, 2 3s are 6, right? So in the forelimb, like both the hands, we have 60 bones. Now talking about hind limbs, so they are also 16 number. How? I'll tell you. So the biggest bone of our body is known as femur, that is, I'm here also talking about one arm, right? Femur is 1 in number. Tibia is 1 in number in one leg, and in one limb I'm talking about. Tibia, fibula, that is also 1 in number. There is a kneecap, kneecap, or you can say patella. This is 1 in number. Here talking about, here we have carpal, here we will having tarsal. They are 7 in number. Metatarsal, T-R-C-E-L. Metatarsal, it is 5 in number. And talking about phalanges, so these are 14 in number. Okay, so here let's count, are they actually this or not? Like here 14, 5, 7, 1, 1, 1 and 1, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 and this 5. So 0, it will become 2 here, 2, 1, 3. 30, then multiplying with 2, so it will become 60, right? So now let's count. So in like here in the appendicular it become 126 and in axial it become 120. So let's count them. Let's move to the final step. Now 126 in plus 80. 6 plus 0, we are adding them. 6, 8 plus 2, 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 2. So here, hence proved, we have 206 bones in our human body.